A dramatic battlefield encounter has drawn attention to the evolving tactics being employed in the ongoing war in Ukraine. According to battlefield reports circulating among military observers, a sniper team associated with Ukraine's Azov Unit allegedly engaged a Russian motorcycle convoy attempting to move through a contested sector of the front line. While independent verification of casualty figures remains difficult, the incident has generated discussion among analysts due to the increasing use of motorcycles for rapid troop movement in areas threatened by drones and precision-guided weapons. Over the past year, both Ukrainian and Russian forces have experimented with motorcycles and lightweight vehicles as a way to navigate terrain quickly, while reducing the risk of presenting large targets to enemy surveillance systems. Unlike armored vehicles, motorcycles can travel along narrow trails, disperse rapidly, and maneuver through damaged roads. Military experts note that this tactic comes with significant disadvantages. Riders have little protection from small arms, fire, shrapnel, or sniper attacks. A convoy moving in single file can become particularly vulnerable if observed by an enemy reconnaissance team. According to reports from the sector, the convoy was attempting to cross an exposed stretch of terrain when it came under fire. Witness accounts suggest that riders were traveling one by one along a designated route intended to minimize the effects of artillery strikes.
Полей! Давай сюда ко мне!
Sources familiar with the engagement claim that a Ukrainian sniper team had been monitoring movement in the area for an extended period. Using concealed observation positions, the team reportedly tracked the convoy's progress before opening fire. Military doctrine emphasizes patience, concealment, and target identification in sniper operations. Rather than engaging immediately, sniper teams often observe enemy patterns for hours or even days before selecting the optimal moment to act. In this case, reports indicate that the convoy entered a vulnerable zone where natural cover was limited. Once the lead elements moved into range, the Ukrainian marksmen allegedly began engaging individual riders. The exact sequence of events remains unclear. Some accounts suggest that confusion spread among convoy members as they attempted to determine the source of the incoming fire. Others indicate that supporting reconnaissance assets may have assisted the sniper team by providing real-time battlefield awareness. As with many reports emerging from active combat zones, casualty estimates vary widely. Social media posts and unofficial military channels frequently publish numbers that cannot be independently verified. Analysts caution against accepting any specific casualty figure without confirmation from multiple reliable sources. Battlefield conditions often make accurate assessments difficult, especially in areas where control of the terrain changes frequently. Nevertheless, the reported engagement underscores a broader trend visible throughout the conflict. Small, highly trained teams can exert a disproportionate impact when combined with intelligence, surveillance, and precision marksmanship. Modern sniper operations rarely function in isolation. Many military units integrate sniper teams with drones, forward observers, and electronic surveillance assets. This combination allows personnel to detect movement at greater distances and maintain situational awareness across a wider area. Military observers suggest that such integration has become one of the defining characteristics of the war. Small units equipped with modern technology can identify targets that previously would have required larger reconnaissance formations. If the reported convoy engagement occurred as described, it would illustrate how battlefield intelligence and precision fire can disrupt troop movements, even without large-scale offensive operations. The conflict has repeatedly demonstrated how both sides adapt in response to changing threats. The widespread use of drones has altered traditional battlefield movement patterns, forcing commanders to seek alternative methods of transportation and concealment. Motorcycles, all-terrain vehicles, and small transport platforms have become increasingly common in sectors where armored vehicles face heightened risks from drone strikes. These solutions offer speed and flexibility but provide little protection once detected. As a result, units moving through contested areas must balance mobility against survivability. The reported convoy incident highlights the dangers associated with operating in open terrain under constant observation. Soldiers of Ukraine's 115th Separate Mechanized Brigade released footage of an operation and confirmed that the settlement remains under Ukrainian control. The brigade stated that reports circulated by the Russian side claiming that Novoplatonivka had been seized are false. According to the military, the settlement remains under the control of Ukraine's defense forces. To detect and eliminate Russian troops who had infiltrated the area of operations, a strike and search group from the 115th Brigade conducted a clearing operation in the settlement.
Ми сюди ходили.
Before the mission, the military tested the combat module of an unmanned ground vehicle at a training range. The clearing operation was carried out efficiently and in a coordinated manner. The unmanned ground vehicle provided reliable fire support, allowing the group to complete its mission successfully. Novoplatonivka remains under the control of Ukraine's defense forces, the statement said. The military also thanked the 10th Army Corps for assistance with video documentation of the operation and published footage of the mission. Earlier, the 3rd Army Corps reported an operation targeting Russian military logistics routes in the temporarily occupied parts of the Luhansk region and eastern Sloboshanshina. Drones were used to strike targets more than 205 kilometers, 127 miles deep inside Russian-controlled territory. According to the military, the use of FPV drones on the battlefield continues to demonstrate how relatively simple technical factors can have a decisive impact on survivability in modern combat conditions. Ukrainian operators highlight that even basic noise conditions can significantly affect situational awareness and reaction time of enemy personnel. According to combat experience shared by operators of the Phoenix unit, motorcycles are particularly vulnerable to FPV drone strikes due to their acoustic profile. The engine noise often masks the sound of an approaching drone, making it difficult for riders to detect incoming threats in time. This lack of auditory awareness creates a critical tactical disadvantage. FPV drones, which are typically small, fast, and difficult to visually track, can approach targets with minimal warning, especially in environments already dominated by loud mechanical noise. Operators note that this effect is especially pronounced in fast-moving or isolated targets, where riders or vehicle crews do not have external warning systems or escort protection. As a result, motorcycles become among the easier targets for precision drone strikes. Beyond motorcycles, the unit reports successful engagements against a wider range of Russian equipment in rear or semi-rear areas of temporarily occupied territory. These include Russian MT-LB armored vehicles, main battle tanks, and BM-27 Uragan multiple launch rocket systems.